Hello, namaste, it's Leanne Peters here. I'm from templeofbalance.com.au, Temple of Balance on Facebook and Temple of Balance on YouTube. And I'm here to pull some cards for this week ahead. So we could call this our weekly guidance. I'll be looking for cards for every day this coming week, starting from today, Monday the 20th of July, through till Sunday the 26th of July. So I'll be pulling 7 cards, one for each day of the week, and then 1 card for the theme for this week ahead. Before I start, I want to send out an extra special welcome to my Temple of Balance patrons, my Pillar of Light family, and all of those of you who support my work through my website. Thank you so much for your support. If you're new to watching, welcome. I'll be using today my combined Speed of Light Oracle cards that are combined with my Animal Kingdom Oracle cards. These have been made to be able to fit together if people want to, if you want to. I do want to. I love working with these cards together because we have 110 cards in this deck. So we're going to have, some great choices for cards for our week ahead. The more cards you've got in the deck, then the more unlikely the cards are going to come up. So that means you can also put more weight into the cards. If you've got a 25 card deck and you're pulling 7 cards, you're going to get the same type of cards all the time. So we can really get to see the cards that come up often and the cards that don't, which can be kind of really powerful, I guess. I'm not pulling cards for individuals today. This is general guidance for everyone. So I trust that you've been led here for a reason, and I trust 100% that something shared will be helpful and supportive for you today. And if something doesn't resonate, if it doesn't make sense or fit in with what's going on for you, it's okay, just let it go. It's probably information that resonates with someone else. So I'm tuning into the collective here, to the group energy for those who are connecting on this level, and see what happens. Allow yourself to be surprised. Don't have any expectations coming here. Or just see what happens and go with the flow. Going with the flow means we don't have expectations. We let ourselves be surprised as we go. So as we move with that flow, let's get ready to pull our cards for this week ahead. Okay, so let's get started. I'm shuffling the cards now, and I'm holding the intention to find the best cards for Monday the 20th, Tuesday the 21st, Wednesday the 22nd of July, Thursday the 23rd, Friday the 24th, Saturday the 25th, Sunday the 26th of July, and then the best card for the theme. So I trust that the best cards will come to the top of the deck based on the way I choose my cards, and that those cards will be the most helpful for the majority of us at this time. So the best cards for this week ahead are these. So let's see. We've got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and the theme. We have a lot of Speed of Light as we've had the last few weeks. So this shows that there's a strong truth energy that's pushing through, and these Speed of Light are very much to the point. So they can be a little bit confronting. Let's see what they are. This is the card for Monday, for today, Monday the 20th of July. And we have card 20 called Rosemary. And she says beauty, self-love, kindness and balance. She's showing an inward feeling to Monday, and it may be a feeling that some of us want to turn our gaze inward and maybe look at our self-care, how we can nurture ourselves more and reconnect with our hearts, reconnect with our body, reconnect with that space of balance within us. If we've been feeling off balance lately, then maybe some gentle time may be helpful just to restore our energy levels and get back into a state of balance again. So this is about being kind to ourselves and making time for ourselves, if we can, on Monday for some self-care. This is Tuesday the 21st of July. It's card 18 called Indigo. It says new, children, innocence, fun, magic and birth. This is actually a very exciting card. It feels to be playful and creative and fun, and it talks about new pathways opening up for us, especially on Tuesday. These may be ideas that we have or things that we're inspired to take to another level on Tuesday, or we may find some opportunities arise for us and we have options. This is not one new path, this is pathways opening up for us. So this is also talking what I feel about options, and maybe other ways of looking at things or other ways of approaching something that we may be dealing with at this time. So be careful of thinking that there's only one path to follow here or one way to go. There may be other options that you can consider that may be better ways to go. So that's Tuesday. There's also an emphasis around children or that child sort of energy too on Tuesday. This is Wednesday, the 22nd of July. We have card 10, the kangaroo, and it says to leap over the obstacle. So first of all, this is suggesting that there may be an obstacle that is present for us on Wednesday, and we've been encouraged to take steps to leap over it. This is not a shuffle. This is not a, standing there evaluating the obstacle. This is action. So there is action here. There is movement. There is a feeling of leaping and jumping over the obstacle and just keep going. So it's a little bit like the Echidna card in that it reminds us to be careful of stopping and overanalyzing or overcomplicating things and assessing and analyzing this obstacle. Whereas probably all we need to do is just go, okay, this obstacle's here, what am I going to do about it? And find a way to just keep going. So there is that sort of sense of determination that's coming with this particular movement and action card for Wednesday. Now this is Thursday the 23rd of July, and we have kind of the opposite here to the kangaroo. We've got the turtle, card 45, which says slow and steady. This is about finding our own steady pace on Thursday. It may be slower than usual. It may be slower than Wednesdays, because this feels like it's got a lot of movement. We might feel quite productive and active on Wednesday, but then there's something a bit slower moving about Thursday. It's almost like the brakes have been put on, or we're just having a sort of shuffling forward at our steady pace that we can be okay with. We're going to have days where we feel more active and days where we don't, and this is okay. It's part of that ebb and the flow of our energy levels and what's going on for us in our life. So be patient on Thursday and allow yourself to slow down if you need to and find your steady pace that resonates with you. Now this is Friday the 24th of July. We have card 35 called support, and it says comfort, loved ones and reassurance. This card would only come up if we were feeling unsupported, unloved and needed some sort of reassurance. So this is reminding us, especially on Friday, that we are not alone. Our loved ones in spirit are coming in close by, so especially if there's an anniversary or some important event, or your loved one has been on your mind lately, please know that they are around you and they love you very much. So they have a lot of support. There's a lot of support that's coming in from spirit here. So you can trust that and use that to help comfort you and reassure yourself that you are not alone. There's a lot of heart energy coming through here, and just a gentle, slow energy as well, maybe overlapping from Thursday. So try and be patient with yourself as well on Friday. Now this is Saturday the 25th of July. We have a featured card. So let's look at this. It's card 3 called the Lizard. It's been coming up lately. And it says optimism. Well, actually, we're not going to talk about that yet. We're going to follow the instructions here. Because it's a featured card, it has further instructions which say to take the third card from the top of the deck. And of course, we go down to Speed of Light Oracle. Oh, we've got Gaia. with the lizard. So we'll look at these separately and then we'll look at their relationship together. They've come up together for a reason. So the lizard says optimism, appearances, delusion and illusion. The lizard's very much about looking past the surface. So if something's been troublesome or problematic on the surface, if there's not enough information or you've just been looking at things based on one point of view or other people's opinions where you might not have all of the facts. There's a feeling here if you're preparing to sign a contract to look at the fine print, to look under the bonnet of the new vehicle you're thinking about purchasing. There's just something here that needs looking at under the surface. And in fact, some of us may be needing to drop under the surface for our own healing, to look past how things appear on the outside and look deeper. So instead of skimming the surface of the ocean, which can be quite fine, we're being encouraged through lizard's energy on Saturday to drop into the ocean within us and to go deeper within ourselves or deeper in situations that we're dealing with on Saturday. Now this is card 33, so we've got 33, so lots of threes here, and it's Gaia. And Gaia says spring, nature, message, listen, and life. She's about springtime, she talks about life calling us, and this sense of revival, a life revival if you like, a feeling of reconnection or revival about life again. So life is calling us, nature is calling us, and we're being encouraged to really listen to what nature is telling us and what life is telling us. Now with these two cards together, we've been encouraged to really listen to life, listen to nature if we can, and drop below what we might see on the outside. There is something deeper at play here. So we need to drop in just a little bit deeper. So that's Saturday. Now this is Sunday, the 26th of July. We have card 36 called The Shadow. Oh, little mosquito, gotcha. It's card 36 Shadow for Sunday, and it says shape-shifting, hidden, release, and raven. This can be a confronting card. It encourages us to turn fear into love, to bring light into the dark parts of our life. There is a shape-shifting transformation feeling here. There's a feeling here of things happening under the surface, so it kind of feels like these two cards go together. So what we're slipping under the surface with the lizard on Saturday, we might be taking that to a deeper level on Sunday to really explore our fear and the things that have been hidden or kept secret. Well, we may have been keeping them hidden from ourselves, not really allowing ourselves to see the truth. So there is a truth in both of these cards, as confronting as they may be. So this is an opportunity to release and to turn fear into love and transform our darkness and bring more light in. So this is quite a mixed bag. Probably the most intense of days may be the weekend. There is a lighter feeling, I guess, to the rest. We've got a lot of support and self kind of energy that's coming in on Monday and Friday. Things opening up, and this may be quite an exciting day. Tuesday, Wednesday, things may slow down a bit more Thursday and Friday. There is potential for movement, but there's depth in the weekend potentially. Now this card is our theme. It's going to help bring all these days together and help us see the bigger picture. We have a featured card, the sensuality. So let's just grab another card to go with it. It's a featured card. It says to breathe deeply and choose a random card. So with my eyes closed. Oh yes, the dragon. The water dragon. Can you see that? Okay, these two cards have come up together for a reason as our theme for this week ahead. Let's look at them separately and then we'll look at their relationship together. So card 46, sensuality. It says love, breath, relationship, passion. This is about reinflating ourselves. So if we were feeling deflated or flat, like a balloon losing all its air, and we don't have much drive or get up and go or energy at the moment. In fact, a lot of people are saying, I'm so tired, I'm too tired to think about this, or too exhausted to do that. So there's been a lot of this deflated, almost like running on the fumes of the fuel tank, if you like, lately. So this is now giving us an insight, plus showing an opportunity this week to breathe life back into ourselves again. So there's a revival sense, a reinflating ourselves feeling here, recharging, we could also say. This brings a great potential for reconnecting in relationships and also in our relationship with ourselves. The key with this particular card is working with our breathing. So nice big reviving breaths as we breathe in the new and breathe out the old. Now this is the Water Dragon card 24. It says diving into new depths, which has been I've already talked about here for Saturday and Sunday, but this is part of our theme now for the week. So this is adding even more depth here and more depth to all these other cards. This is one of the 5 dragon cards, which are the most powerful cards in the deck. And this is a dragon connected with the water element. So it's talking about the watery realm. It's talking about the oceans I've already talked about here. Our emotions, our creativity, our sexuality as well. And diving in deeper to this now, into this energy. So let's be really careful that we're not skimming the surface this week or jumping to conclusions. And instead we're getting more information, or we are sitting with something without the need to rush. There is a deep movement that's happening here, like a deep anchoring that's wanting to take place. And it might take a few days, it may take a few weeks for this to really make itself known. So let's be patient this week as we let ourselves drop deeper. Now, as we look at these cards together, they're both very emotional feeling. We've got dolphins in the water. We've got the water dragon. So there's an emphasis here about emotions this week. We may be quite strong in our feeling energies. So things may feel, we may feel our way forward quite a lot this week. As we revive ourselves, we're being encouraged to drop deeper as well. There is an emphasis here about looking under the surface. Interesting. So what does dropping under the surface mean to you? I mean, this could just be words, but how can you relate that to your life and how you feel about your life at this time? Are there things that you're just taking at face value, or that you are getting worked up about that may not even be really a problem underneath? Sometimes I think our mind jumps to conclusions that aren't necessarily there, or we take things too personally when they're not intended that way. So let's just be careful that we're not reacting. That's really what it is, isn't it? It's like reacting to the things that are presenting themselves in those moments, that we let ourselves respond. So it might take a little bit of time to get into a response rather than like a reaction, which is kind of immediate, like a springboard sort of rebounding reaction. There is a feeling of that maybe not working very well for us this week, and instead we need to maybe just wait and connect a little bit deeper into ourselves and see how we can respond to situations in maybe a more mature, wiser, bigger picture sort of level than that rebounding reaction. So see how you go. Very excited dragons come up for the theme, because I have painted, this is supposed to be a dragon face, a bit of a representation of a dragon face here on my third eye chakra. The dragon energy is very strong at the moment. I've also opened up, we're going to do our next 12-hour healing event on the 13th of August, which is themed around the dragon rises, and this is going to be really empowering and quite deep. I can feel it. It's just brewing really strongly. So if you're inspired to participate in the 12-hour healing event, it's like a healing marathon. You don't have to do the 12 hours with me. I'll be doing 12 hours. You can connect in with the videos when you're ready after the 13th of August. So you can register for that on my website now at templeofbalance.com.au. Now, if you've enjoyed the video today, please hit the thumbs up button. Please show us some love. Please comment or share if you're inspired to, and if you want to connect more privately, please send us a message through our website. So I have new pendants on the website, new crystal pendants. We have pretty new ceramics on the website too, on my ceramics website. We have the 12-hour healing marathon I've just launched, and other things. There's lots of other things. You can learn more about my card decks, and meditations, books, email readings, membership, lots of different things on my website at templeofbalance.com.au. Thank you so much for watching. Please keep an eye out for some support videos this coming week, and also some drawing videos I'll be doing too on my Facebook page. That's Temple of Balance on Facebook. So I'll do share a few of those this coming week. So keep an eye out for those, and keep an eye out in the video tab on my Facebook page, just in case you miss any. So thanks so much for connecting. Have a fantastic week. Happy birthday to anyone who's celebrating this week, and sending you loads of love from my heart to yours. Thanks for watching.